Welcome to another episode of KTTL. Listen, this is Kitchen Table Talk Live with SpillitBoyTV. Grab a chair and slide yourself up underneath my kitchen table. I've been running through these internet streets and out here in social media, and I done ran into a couple of things that I want to share with you. Listen, like I said, pull up a chair to the kitchen table and let's get started. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video and welcome to another episode of Kitchen Table Talk Live with SpillitBoyTV. Listen, this is going to be really interesting and we're going to have a good time. I got I have a few things that I want to touch upon, some things. Like I said, I've been running through the social media streets and just running into some stuff that some of it, listen, I go through a range of emotions is when I'll come and click the button and talk to you all when I've gone through this range of emotions. But I also have a little thing that I want to do for my folks, and we'll get to that too. I'm excited. I'm excited. So y'all know it's a mess. I got some mess. I'm always with the shits. Okay, so like I said, I got a couple of stories I'm just going to jump in and touch on. Let's start. Some good, some bad. Some good, some bad. I want to start off at home. Let's start off at home. I'm going to start off right here in my home of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay? So, you all know I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yes, the home of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I say that because I can. I get bragging rights because I'm from here. Originally, I'm a Pittsburgh native. But what I wanted to talk about is something I don't even usually get into, which is sports. But it's exciting time for us here because we just welcomed a new quarterback onto our team, which is Russell Wilson. Okay? Russell Wilson and his family are now here, well, I don't believe the whole family has come here, but they'll be here back and forth because he has now joined the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we're really happy to get him. And I'm looking, there is nothing but good things actually being said about Russell. Now, I'm not a real big sports fan, and y'all know that. Like I said, I get bragging rights literally just because I'm from here. So I get bragging rights, and that's that. It is what it is. And I actually hail from the north side. Originally, I grew up on the north side of town, which is where our two stadiums and that are. So when the Steelers are out there doing their thing, they, that's where I was at. So it's nothing for me to run into the Steelers in stores and, run into them when I'm hanging out, that kind of thing, because that's how our team is. They're very, very personable, very, very approachable, and that's just the way it's been. I mean, I've been out many a nights hanging out, and there'll be a Steeler in the bar, and they'll just buy drinks for everybody in the bar. That's just, that's the type of town I'm from. So, again, Russell Wilson, what is his significance? Sierra, in my world, Miss 1-2 step. Okay, let me see you. Now, of course, I can sit here and talk all day about CC. Okay, so that's my thing, is music and entertainment. That's my thing. So that is Russell Wilson is the husband of Sierra. They have beautiful children. Like I said, he is a new quarterback here with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like I said, nothing but good things. I'm seeing him show up different places. He showed up at something for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and Pittsburgh Pirates are a baseball team. And, just nothing but good things being said about him. And as I was reading, I did see that he had a bad rap for some time in Denver and Seattle for lack of leadership and not being a good teammate. Well, I don't know what all that was about, because ever since Russell signed on here with us, all I'm hearing is good things. And what's being said about him in my city is that they haven't seen that kind of hard work since Antonio Brown. And you know, Pittsburgh loved Antonio Brown. Absolutely loved Antonio Brown. And Antonio Brown was, you know, notorious for his effort that he put in the games. Now, things went kind of left because Antonio Brown was, he had his own separate set of stuff that came down the pike. Crybaby, child, crybaby. I said it. He's a crybaby, and he was a drama queen. But as goes to the game and what he brought to the city of Pittsburgh loved Antonio Brown, and he was a big deal at a point. Okay? So that is that. So we have Russell Wilson with us now. And I'm sure at some point we will probably see Cece and the children. Wrong picture. We'll see Cece and the children and Russell somewhere. Like I said, it's not uncommon to run into folks. Look at them. Just a good looking family. Welcome to Pittsburgh, you all. So I definitely wanted to talk about that. Another thing that I ran into that I'm going to talk about right now, which is real lighthearted, is Jamie Foxx and Luther Vandross. So coming up in 2025, there's going to be a release called Never Too Much, which is a documentary about Luther Vandross's life. I don't even know how I feel about it. I don't know. You talk about legend. That's a legend. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because we get these documentaries and you get all excited about the fact that there's going to be this documentary about this person that you love and you love their work. Then they introduce you to the dirt behind the person. I don't know if I'm really ready for all that. I mean, there's stuff that we thought we knew about Luther, but when you really get down to the crux of it all, we don't really know much about Luther. We know rumors about Luther because Luther kept his private life private. So I'm kind of afraid. I'm kind of afraid about what is going to come out in this, but it is Jamie Foxx produced. So Jamie Foxx tends to be a very respectable dude and a pretty upright dude. And he is a lover of the arts and a lover of everything R&B. So I'm confident that Jamie Foxx will not drag Luther Vandross's name. I don't think that Jamie Foxx would be okay with any harm coming to the legacy of Luther Vandross. So I think we're going to be okay, but it definitely does make me a little nervous. It's called Never Too Much. It's going to be working through CNN Films and the OWN network, and it's set for a 2025 release. And the director is one Miss Dawn Porter. So we're going to be keeping our eyes and ears open for that. And I'm sure I'm going to be nervous the whole time until it actually happens. But again, I got my money riding on Jamie Foxx and his integrity. And Jamie is a pretty stand-up dude. And again, like I said, he is a lover of all things R&B. And I don't see him allowing anybody to do Luther. Okay? With that being said, I'm going to keep on talking about Black excellence. Okay? Black excellence. Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige. Y'all know we love Queen Mary, Queen of Hip Hop. Okay? Queen of Hip Hop. Mary has done something that people have been begging her to do for years. For years, Mary's been known for her fashion and her hair. She's a trendsetter when it comes to hair and fashion. She's a trendsetter. Every time Mary would bust out with something, the girls follow right behind it. All her styling from the time she hit the scene. When Mary wears it, the girls will follow it. You will have Mary in that mix of boy and girl, you know, that's soft and hard. You know, she was in the beginnings of that, and she was one of the trailblazers with that, because after her, then you got the Jades and the Escapes and all of that. But Mary was the one that really put that stuff on, because literally she would have on a full-on boy outfit and her hair would be snatched. She had an old nasty piece of a high ponytail on, and it just worked. From the neck up, she was femme fatale. From the neck down, she literally had on boys' clothes, but it was just the way it was worked and the way it was styled and the way she wore it and her swag that it was like, wow, okay, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And it never came across androgynous or anything, because that's a whole nother look, which, all looks, listen, I love everything, so, especially fashion-wise. So it's cool, but that's just her. She is the queen of hip-hop, and she's a style maven. If you listen, never anything bad about Mary. Mary stayed clean. And one thing Mary has gotten known for over the years is boots. Mary always wears a fabulous pair of boots. I don't know where she would find them, but she always has some type of a boot that you will remember. If you didn't remember anything else on the outfit, you'd be like, did you see Mary's boots? Some goddamn boots. And she always have a good fierce fur too. But anyway, the boots. We talk about the boots. Mary came out at her Strength of a Woman Festival and Summit a few weeks back, and came out and had on an old nasty pair of Giuseppe Zanotti boots, okay? And we found out she had entered into a partnership with them. These boots, definitely made for walking, okay? These are the boots. Now, here's the thing. They're like slouch boots. Not really a fan. I've never been a real fan of that slouch boot style, but it is a hot style, and it is very now. Now, what I do love is the fabric. That fabric is something serious, okay? So it's cool. I'm here for it. Very Mary J. Blige, something trend-setting, something groundbreaking. They are a limited edition. So it's a limited edition collaboration that she has with Giuseppe Zanotti, and they have these boots, and the boot is called the Mary Boot. It dropped May 12th and sold out in one day. The boot was $1,295. $1,295. Okay? So, all that being said, that's cool. Folks got an attitude. Folks was mad. And they decided that they was going to come for Mary. Well, one other thing that we know about Mary is from the street. So Mary don't really play like that. She don't play with y'all like that. She don't, you're not going to get her to bow down and cower and bow down, bitches, bow down, bitch. Not no Mary J. Blige. Now, what she might do, come on out and tell you about no more drama and cuss your ass out. Mary don't play like that, okay? But there was some backlash about the price. Here's my thing. One, it really didn't make a difference because I just told you the boots sold out in a day. It's a limited edition collaboration with a high-end designer, and it sold out. So do as much backlash as you want, because the coin has already been made. And they'll probably push more out. But that boot, the Mary boot, has sold out. And here's the thing. Here's my take on it. Why would you think that it would be a cheap boot? We're talking about Mary J. Blige, not your friend Mary Johnson or Mary Jackson from around the corner from you that works down to the mall. No, it's Mary J. Blige. She's always worn high end. She is high end. She is a celebrity. She not no Z-list. She is, you heard all the things I said. Mary J. Blige is an actress. She is a Grammy winner. She is a celebrity. She do not wear cheap shit. So if you want to be like Mary J. Blige, why do you think you're getting ready to get your hands on cheap shit? Because she's not rolling out in cheap shit where she's not going to lend her name to cheap shit. Mary come out with the rappers and stuff. That's always high end. When she's in gowns, they're high end. When she's in streetwear, it's high end. So what are y'all talking about? Or is it that y'all just want to fuss to be fussing? And I say that the people doing all the fussing is the ones that wasn't buying the goddamn boots no way. Okay? You good $50 boot wearing asses, if y'all don't hush up and get somewhere and sat down. So when I heard this, I was like, child, if y'all don't get out of my face, get out of my face. You sound crazy. You sound crazy. And I think it's just folks wanting to have something to say. Folks that want to have something to say. I don't think there were people that was going to buy boots anyway. I really don't. And the way I felt about the whole thing was very much this. Shut it up. That's how I felt about it. Go on about your business. You good $50 boot wearing fool. Go on. I don't know what you thought you was getting ready to get from Mary. Mary don't wear cheap stuff. Moving right along. Congratulations, Mary, on the boots. It is great. It's been a long time coming. And here's the thing. Y'all know I'm a drag queen. I'm down for whatever when it comes to my drag. If she came out with a boot, because listen, she got many, many pairs that I live for. That one don't really grab me. But if Mary jump out here with a boot that I really, really like, I'll spend my money and get them if that's what I want. I'm not sitting around fussing about the price point. The price point fell right where I thought it would fall. They could have been more than that. I mean, we're talking about Mary J. Blige here. Anyway, that is my take. That's how I feel. And I know y'all are going to write it down in them comments how you feel. And that's okay. And I'll listen. I probably won't care. If you're talking crazy, I probably won't care. But I'll listen. I'll listen. I'll listen, okay? I'll listen. Okay, so, all right. So let me do this because I can't hold this anymore. I've been holding this since I came on. Okay. I want to do something. Listen, so on my channel here on YouTube, I do have a membership program. So I have two different tiers. You know, one is a little more expensive, one's a little less expensive. And I have two tiers of memberships. There are people who actually pay a monthly membership and they'll have access to a few little things here, there are little perks that everybody else doesn't have. Okay. Though I love and cherish every last soul. Okay. So I wanted to do just a little something, nothing really big, something for the members, people who actually pour into me in this channel. And I wanted to do a little something. So I would like for you to be able to have a little cocktail with me or on me for the most part. So what I have done, you're invited to a cocktail party. What I've done is I took all of my members in both tiers. It doesn't matter which tier it is, in both tiers. And I got all the names together and it's not in any specific order. I literally, went through and chose random names of 5 members that I would like to give the KTTL cocktail prize to. I like to invite those 5 folks to have a cocktail on me. These people, I'm going to read off these 5 subscriber names, okay? And these are their screen names. When you see your name or hear your name called, what I need you to do is email me your Cash App handle to SpillitBoy@gmail.com. I want to invite you to a KTTL cocktail party with me. Like I said, I want you to email me your Cash App handle at SpillitBoy@gmail.com. And on the email, just label it KTTL cocktail prize. So it will stick out in my emails. When I get your handle, I will cash app you your prize so that you can take yourself and wherever you're at and have a cocktail on SpillitBoy TV. So here are my 5 folks that were pulled randomly, like I said, in no order. Doesn't matter what the tier was. It's just anybody who had a membership. All of your names went in. The 5 people are M. Dion, Lionheart, House of Sir James, Quintessential, and Aesthetics Guru. I'm going to run through them again. That's Lionheart, M. Dion, House of Sir James, Quintessential, and Aesthetics Guru. Listen, I thank you so much for the time. I thank you for the support. I thank you for what you all pour into me and the time that we have and this thing that we have built together. Because this listen, I've been at this since 2014. And if you think that I literally built this channel all by myself, then you are one foolish individual. This was a works that was everybody working together. How did I get my channel was grown from the dirt, I started my channel sitting around. There was no live or anything like that. I turned the camera on, I talk to the camera, and then I walk away and say, now, is anybody going to watch? And I remember when there was nobody. I remember when there was 5 people, and I remember when it hit 40,000. Listen, it is what it is. It's been a long, gradual, steady process, and it was done everybody together. It was you all who turned other people on to me. I didn't do this by myself. So at any rate, very grateful for you. Just wanted to do just a little something. Like I said, come and have a cocktail with me on me. So those are my 5 people. I appreciate you all. So congratulations to all those who were chosen. Like I said, shoot me an email, and as soon as I get your email, I will send your cash app so you can have your cocktail. All right. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Mwah. Let's go back to these stories. Okay. So who's next? Who's next? You know what? We were talking about fashion. I'm going to jump right back into fashion because I got a couple little fashion things that I just want to touch on. I pulled this picture before. I want to talk about this. Who you're looking at there is Giselle Bryant. Giselle Bryant of Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, and you're like, okay, well, what's so special about those outfits? I'll tell you what is so special about those outfits. Now, I review the show, Real Housewives of Potomac. And Giselle is a beautiful, beautiful woman who hails originally from New Orleans. But for some reason, Giselle, when it comes to fashion, she just sometimes just don't get it right. Most times she don't get it right. And we pick and we prod and we make fun of Giselle, and we drag her basically about her fashion sense. Okay, is that nice? Hell no, that ain't nice. But that is the nature of the beast. That's what we do. Giselle will come out in her little outfits, and we're like, Giselle, where are we going now? And baby, we reach down and snatch her wig. Okay, this is what we do. We do. It's mean, but we do get Giselle because her fashions be tore up sometimes. But when I seen this, it caught my eye. It's cute. I don't care what you say. It's cute. First of all, those are her 3 daughters, okay? The two of them, as you can see, them are twins. And then the shortest one is actually, she's older than the twins. Beautiful, beautiful girls. Beautiful girls. Beautiful young, they're not girls, they're young ladies at this point. But we've seen them since they were little girls. And they're growing up and, very respectful. And we love seeing them on the show. You know, they love their mommy and their mommy loves them. Those are actually the best scenes that Giselle has, because Giselle can be a bit of a but when you see Giselle with her girls, you see a different side of Giselle that you can't help but like. Okay. So in this instance, Giselle actually got it right. It's not too much. It's just enough of what it was that they were doing. They look like they're out somewhere having fun. And yes, they're all together. And again, I think the picture got, because the picture is just so cute, because with all the drama that she has surrounding her a lot of times with the show, this is what I perceive to be the real Giselle. Like I said, when you see Giselle with her girls, you always see like a fresh Giselle, a happy Giselle. I want to believe in my heart that that is the actual real Miss Giselle Bryant. And I don't know, this just made me feel good. It was a feel good photo to me and a feel good fashion moment, because I think in this part, Giselle got it right. I think you got it right. And I liked it. It made me smile. It was cute. So this for me, and maybe I'm being a little giving. I might be. I could be. I don't care. But I just think this was a good fashion moment for Miss Giselle Bryant. And I like it. I think they pulled it off. This is one of the best looks that she's pulled off. I actually like Giselle's dress. The dress that Giselle has on, I would rock that. And I even like the blue shoe and all of that. I would rock that. But it'd be a whole different situation. You know, I'd be jeweled down. And, you know, I'd do some more stuff, you know, because that's the drag queen in me. I do some more stuff. But I like it. I like this picture. This picture felt good to me. Okay, another fashion moment. Baby, the foolishness of it all. Child, listen. So, as I was doing my thing, I run into this. It's darn near perfection, right? That is darn near perfection. That is Naomi Campbell, the one and the only Naomi Campbell. And that was Karl Lagerfeld Autumn Winter 1997 collection. Okay? At the time, Naomi Campbell was 26 years old. She's 26 years old when this photo was taken, when she walked that runway. Now, this is when you say Black excellence, and when you know that you are in the presence of a bad bitch. Okay? Let's go back about a week ago. Boom. This is Naomi Campbell. Has gone 28 years later. She is now 54 years old. And she pulled Law Roach, stylist Law Roach, always, Law is fierce, but always got the good idea, always know how to stop the traffic. Law Roach pulled this dress, and look, she in it. 54 years old. This is 28 years after she wore it on the runway. She was at the Cannes Film Festival and looks even better in it now than she did back when she was 26 years old. That is let me say that again for the people in the cheap seats in the back. Baby, that is the Naomi Campbell. Get into it. And never forget, Black excellence. She is one of our Black supermodels who, look, never get tired of her. Never. I don't care if she's throwing a phone, if she's tap dancing, if she talking shit, I don't care. Naomi Campbell is one of the best to ever do it. And don't you ever forget it. All right, moving right the hell on along. Okay. So I just had to do a fashion moment. Okay, so let's talk about it's about Black excellence. Black excellence. And then, I'm gonna finish up with some mess, okay? But we get ready to go mess. And this is something that I think is actually Black excellence, and people are trying to come for our excellence and always taking a dig at our people just because you think you can. I want to talk about DeMarco Morgan. Okay. I don't know if you know DeMarco Morgan, but let me tell you a little bit about him. DeMarco Morgan is a African American anchor at Good Morning America on ABC. Okay. And he does well. He does well. He looks good. He stays fresh. He stays sharp, beautiful smile, and all that good stuff. And he is respectable. And listen, from the door, you're not getting on Good Morning America as an anchor, and you're not good at what you do. He's good at what he does. Well, he's minding his business. And then the next thing you know, here comes some foolishness. Somebody's triggered. Somebody's triggered. Then we start talking about ABC has a family-friendly corporate parent, Disney, and they're over there minding other people's business, then gone into DeMarco's Instagram and got mad. Somebody mad. I think somebody is in the itty bitty tiny crew, and they seen DeMarco's picture and they got mad. So let's just say this: DeMarco got a body. He got a body. You're not even getting a job without having that. Like, television is about looks. Okay. No matter how we try to move away from it and all of that, it's always about looks and what people are drawn to. People are drawn to good looking men and good looking women. Okay. So let me show you all the picture. He posts this picture on his Instagram. It's not the only picture that he has like this. He's a bike rider, he's an exerciser, that kind of thing. So he has other pictures where he has athletic wear on. Baby, somebody, like I said, of the itty bitty tiny crew got mad. And they decided to mind his business and they want to cause a problem for him. And now it's causing a problem down there to the ABC. And it makes absolutely no sense to me. There is nothing wrong with this picture. There is nothing out of pocket about this picture. It just is what it is. Here's this trigger writings and things that people are putting out there. Talking about skin tight biker shorts with little left to the imagination. Well, so what if the shorts are not skin tight, then they're not biker shorts, right? Aren't all biker shorts skin tight? They're like second skin. So all you're doing, you use that verbiage to try to trigger people, to try to kick something off. It's really stupid. It really is stupid. And then they're saying things like, I was reading in the articles and stuff, the hunky anchor. Well, why it got to be the hunky anchor? See, because that's you on your shit. That's how you feel about it. You looking at him like that. That is just a picture of a man in athletic wear who is a celebrity. Who is a celebrity? It is what it is. I don't see anything wrong with this picture at all. I don't think it's obscene. I don't think he's bothering anybody. Do I feel like it's a thirst trap? No. This picture doesn't give me thirst trap. It really doesn't. He just has on an outfit, it matches, and he's riding the bike. It's not, I didn't get that from this at all, but this is what's actually going on. And they were actually saying ABC has issues with saying that possibly people won't be taking him seriously. Well, the truth of the matter is, since the picture surfaced, baby, his Instagram numbers have gone up and things of that nature. So yeah, people are taking him very seriously. And there's some other people who is just some horny toads, and they looked at him in a way that excited them. Even the ones doing all that fussing, that's trigger. It excited you. And if you're a male looking at the picture and you're not of the rainbow persuasion. You just mad, bitch. You mad. You and the itty bitty crew and he ain't, and you mad. Get over it. Get over it. There's nothing wrong here. There's nothing dirty going on. This is fine. This is fine. As far as I'm concerned, this is fine. And I'll be keeping my eye open to see what actually goes on with this. But ABC need to sit on down and leave it alone. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, Black excellence always being nitpicked at and trying to be torn down. I don't understand, because we're talking about peen print, basically. And here's what do you want him to do? What you want him to do? What you want him to do? He's not a drag queen. You want him to tuck it? Why? Because that's what you want? It's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It's nothing but somebody nitpicking who feels lesser than. And that's all that it's about. That's all it's about. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. Anyway, moving on. Now, I said, this is my last story. I said I was going to go out of here with some mess, Joe. Well, they started the mess there. We was talking about peen prints, and we might as well go on and be completely out of pocket at this point, okay? So I'm scrolling, and I see this. Every time I see her, I always know it's getting ready to be some mess. That's Sidney Starr. Oh, Sidney Starr. Sidney Starr is transgender and dramatic and lives for a good old nasty piece of scandal. Miss Sidney Starr. Okay, so generally when I see Sidney, a lot of times I'll just scroll on by. And I don't know, is that fair of me? It doesn't really matter. But I'll swipe left on Sidney a whole lot of time, okay? Because I know it's going to be something scandalous with Sidney. So here she is. She is doing videos now on OnlyFans, because she thought everybody knows she has the OnlyFans, everything like that. But it's the co-host that is the issue. And it ain't no issue for me, but it's because of an issue. That is Eddie Winslow from Family Matters, aka Darius McCray. Okay, so up until this point, Darius McCray has always said he is heterosexual. So, okay, right there, I've just given you enough. You already know where this went. Because if you're heterosexual, then you're not groping Sidney Starr, okay, and all her transness. You're not groping Sidney Starr. You're definitely not getting up on OnlyFans with her. In this clip, there's nothing overtly sexual happening. No clothes are dropped or anything, but they definitely were kissing in the mouth. So we're just going to say right from the door, Darius, you're not heterosexual, okay? You're not heterosexual, sweetheart, because you can't kiss Sidney Starr in the mouth and be heterosexual, okay? At the least, you'll be trans attracted, okay? So there's something going on, and that's fine. It's actually fine. You know, I love it. It's cool. It's fine. But there was a whole thing 2 years ago when he denied having an affair with Sidney Starr. So what happened in that time that we make it all the way back here now, and now you're openly doing OnlyFans content with Sidney Starr? So either you were lying then or you're lying now. So what was it? And here's the thing. It's all a ploy. It's all, I believe, put out here to drive up the views, to make people want to pay to see what actually happens on OnlyFans. Well, here's the thing. I got to just put my ear to the street, and I'll have to let you know what I found out, because I'm not paying. I'm a nosy bitch, but I'm not paying to see Sidney Starr and Darius. Nothing wrong with Sidney Starr and Darius. Darius is cute. Sidney's cute. Now, I'm nosy. I might want to be a fly on the wall to see what's really going on, honey. But it's just a point that I feel like they playing in our face that I'm not going to give them what they want. I think they're trying to use us and bait us and play games with us, and I don't appreciate it nor respect it. So no. So I'll just keep my eyes and ears open as to what's going on. But it's just a little tacky to me. It's tacky, and it's kind of downgrading, if you ask me. If a man sits up and denies me publicly and embarrass you, because you should be embarrassed, Sidney. He said that Gloria had nothing to do with you, and now y'all doing OnlyFans. So again, what I want to know is, and I'm gonna leave on this note: were you lying then, or are you lying now? Either way, I'm not going to give you any money. So that's that. All right. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Again, congratulations to the drawees for the KTTL cocktail sip. And again, I love you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Kitchen Table Talk Live with SpillitBoyTV. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. And listen, I will see you all on the next one. Catch you on the flip side. I am out of here. Goodbye, you all. And feel like